Hello, so we have an Osaka League game played on even with 6.5 Komi, where white won by a comfortable margin of 30 points. Well, it was a little bit dangerous for white at some point. It was about to collapse in the top, but once the group was rescued, then it was just cruising. So let's see from the beginning. So when white plays the Komoku at R4, this invites black for a diagonal Fuseki if he wants to, which means black can go d4 or any other move in this corner, and then white has to go for a cross Fuseki, and this will usually lead to a more complicated fight early on, but black decided to play the parallel Fuseki anyway. Now it's the same thing if white plays the Komoku in the top left corner, d17, black can go on the same side, q3 or q4, or black can choose to go for diagonal Fuseki at d3, or it can be d4. Usually it's d3, and then when white plays for the empty corner, black attacks right away in the top left. So the whole point of taking d3, d4 is to attack next coming from this direction in order to go for a lot of potential on the left side. And this would be again a more complicated game immediately, but black decided to play calm and collected on the same side. So white does the same. So far so good. Now black attacks the lower right corner to prevent the Shimari. White pincers, this is fine. And here we see an old school reaction to the 2-space high pincer, which is the 1-space jump. Nowadays the most common move is to play the shoulder hit to put pressure. Then if white simply crawls, black will set up a pretty resilient formation with these 3 stones, and then pincer can be k4, j4, k3, a counter pincer. Then when white comes out, black extends towards the Hoshi. So this way, black has a faster pace to develop on the bottom side. Of course, here white can push and cut, and then we will end up with a Joseki of this kind. In this case, white settles a position on the right side, while black will fix the bottom. So it's a very balanced situation. This is considered Joseki, but black decides to go for the 1-space jump, which is fine too. So white got a 2-space jump. Usually this 2-space jump is played against a 2-space jump by black, like this. This is another Joseki that used to be quite popular back in the day. And again, black will set up a wall and then pincer. Before pincering, black can play this exchange and then counter attack. So on the 1-space jump, most of the time white plays schema to be 1 step ahead and go on the 4th line. Then black will attach the corner, Hane, black descends, white hits the key point, black protects, white extends, black extends. So this is a classic Joseki. Now when this happens, white went for the 2-space jump, black still attaches in the corner, that's fine, Hane, descend, no B block, then white extends again. Here, white can consider n3, because n3 will take away black space. So black doesn't have room to go m2 anymore. So now black will go out either with this kind of jump or turn in the corner, and this will induce white extension on the right side. And it can be 2-space jump. 1-space jump, it's a little bit narrow, so we'll end up over concentrated. 2-space jump, white is developing faster. So here it's good to remember the inducing move. Play n3 in order to extend on the right side. Now black extends for a base, this is fine. And white played the 2-space jump. White doesn't really have to play here right now. Having this move on the 4th line, it's like playing a Kikashi. White played on the 4th line, black cancelled on the 2nd line. So that stone, it's a stone that white can also discard because it's already done its job. So right now white can play p17 or p16, which is really large because it prevents the Shimari, or even consider the Sun invasion in the top. But first it's good to play p17, then when black defends Kosumi, Keima or a 2-space jump, now white can invade the corner. So white defends the bottom, black took the shimari, very good. And now white splits the top. It's not really necessary to split the top. It's still good to attack corners. So either c14, f17, or direct sun invasion. Here I would play c14 and then attach and go for this kind of joseki. It's absolutely fine to develop the left side in the direction of d4, because even if black gets another extension in top like k16, white can extend on the right side. So black has all the potential in one area and this tiny group, which actually kind of compensates the komi. White develop left side, right side, and can also grow towards the center. So overall, it's not necessary to split the top in the middle directly. Black attacks from the left, that's fine. Make a base like this. This is a bit too conservative, so black should, it's a powerful move locally, very nice point, but black should go all the way to attack the corner, like this, and then extend back, or slide and extend, or extend high. But this way, black gets to control more of the left side. So black was just a little bit too slack. White got the middle side extension, that's very good. Now in this position, black should invade the corner instantly, because white got a Hoshi, a star point, with two middle side extensions, so that's double wing formation, if we just consider these few moves here. So this is the situation where one should invade the corner. That's a basic principle. Now if white blocks one side or the other, black will just leave under. Black can even push one more time, and then play some other moves like a big point here, or reduce the moyo coming from below this way. Now when black gets inside at c6, white kicks, very good. Black is supposed to go up, then white protects the corner, and black has to jump out this way. So black is on the run, but at least black has a group that's going to survive in the middle. Like this, if black leaves the stone behind, white will just tiger mount, and c6 is going to be a waste. So the proper move for white is to play the kaketsugi right away. This kick, maybe it's playable too, but it's still better to go for the tiger mount directly, because it leaves f3 very thin and it also hurts c6. Because the way of thinking is, if black goes up, which is the normal move, this is black's important spot, then when black plays away, white should take black's move. So here white kicks, and if black goes up, then white wants to play the tiger mount. But black entered the corner, because with this move, black can connect under either b5 or e2. So it's a symmetrical position, and black played in the middle, which is right. Now white still plays the tiger mount, that's an excellent spot. Black goes under, and this empty triangle, it's a questionable move. Here white should consider the d2 hane. It creates cutting points, so the sequence is pretty much forced. Black will cut, white connects. Now black has two options to connect: either capture a stone like this or connect on the outside at f2. So if black plays f2, white will push along, and then just capture the stones with this wedge tesuji. So this will be a disaster for black, which means black's only option is to capture the stone, but then white cuts on the outside and atari like this. So it's already a pretty good formation for the outside, getting all this thickness and give up a stone in the corner where black makes a tiny life of 6-7 points. And on the left side, black still cannot connect under. So when this happens, if black plays hane here, white will cut, and if black pulls back, white captures the stone. Therefore, white's formation is very powerful on the outside. Even if the ladder doesn't work here, white can just protect, or atari, and then protect. So this group is on the run. It's painful for black. Okay, so white got the empty triangle, then cover, and nobi. So like this, black managed to build more on the bottom side, White still got the thickness on the outside, but white didn't cut the f3 stone like in the previous variation, which means white could punish black even harder in this local fight. And black was supposed to play another nobi in order to create cutting points and then play away. Now with this shoulder hit, black is looking for some thickness towards the middle. The wedge is pretty good, creates cutting points. And then in order to secure the top group, white should just Keima directly. If black blocks like this, white will push up one time and then come out with the Atari. Now this cut is important because if black simply extends, white can extend again or leave the position as it is because the group is already pretty much alive. If black comes out, Atari and connect. There is no way to surround the group and kill it. So first things first, one came out to expand the base. Also, the cut here right away, it's an option because if black comes out directly, white can Atari and extend. And this creates some ladder preparation. I mean, if black cuts here, white just Atari and captures the 3 stones in a ladder. If black pushes along, white can Nobi and now will cut and catch the other stone in a ladder. So black needs to protect here. Then white can push in the top. Black needs to save the guys in the center, and once white captures the stone, leaves very comfortable in the top. If black pulls back, white will catch the 4 stones in a net. So for black it's very hard to resist on this Atari, which means black should first just extend. Now white can Nobi, black plays a peep, white captures a stone, and that's the clear eye shape. One eye here, one eye in the top, and there's nothing to worry about that group. Black had a big chance to kill that group later on. We will get to that point in a moment. So black jumps out. Now for black it's more interesting to connect solid, and this way white still has to struggle to secure the group. Once black jumps like this, white can capture a stone and black needs to protect somehow, like this or like this, and the group is already alive. No way to continue the attack. This is a nice extension. R12 eliminates or reduces all black's potential towards the right. Now black is trying a little desperate combination here to reduce, but actually he's just losing more points. So Atari, yeah, and it's done. If black connects here, white can block. So black will Atari, Atari, but the ladders are broken, and in the end, white has one more liberty. So with this move, black is trying some preparation for activating the AG, but here white can play this move. So when black connects, white connects, black pushes, and there is still no room for 2 eyes inside. Yeah, the group will be dead. Playing like this, it's ultra proper. It's true, it doesn't leave any cut threads, but it feels a little bit minus. It's like playing inside your own territory. Whereas playing Q8, even if black connects, white plays moves on the outside, so all the stones inside will die, and therefore white's territory is gonna be bigger. So take, at least white was alert about the edges, so good capture. Now black is trying to kill the top. White still doesn't care about that. White should actually be quite alert here. So Keima once. If black covers, white can attach here first, capture the stone, then push in the top and block like this, because this creates lots of cutting points. So when this block happens, black should pay attention and connect about protect against the cuts. Because for example, if black plays this Hane, white can Atari, Atari again, and catch the stones in the top. So that's very comfortable to live like that. Therefore, for white it's really important to see how black reacts. So capture this stone, attach here, not to allow being surrounded, or Keima in the top to expand the eye space. Well, the order of the moves can be attach in the top, capture one stone, Atari once, and then Keima. If black blocks like this, just push out, black protects, and now the group is already alive, so now white can play away. If black reduces the eye like this, Atari, capture or connect, then Kosumi, and there's enough eye space in the top. So black could, white could prevent being attacked severe early on. Anyway, c13 is a big point, and black is still preparing for the top attack, but black should play shoulder hit and attach, or just connect this stone. And now white will feel the pressure, but again, attach, Keima, push, and Kosumi, and there's enough eye shape to live in the top. So it's actually quite hard to kill that group, but soon there's a chance. So black reduces a little bit here. Okay. White is happy to push like this and make the box in the center. Feels comfortable. These moves are going to build something in the center, but the center is not as big as it looks. That's a bit too soft. Just one space jump. Or don't play anything, protect the top. Anyway, white feels comfortable with the position here. So black starts the siege in the top. Capture, very good. Block. Actually here, white should push first, because there's a cut and then Atari, so black will block. Now block here, threatening to capture the stone. Black will connect, solid or hanging. Then Kosumitsuke like this, which keeps the eye at J15, or attach here first and then the Kosumitsuke. So now white already has an eye in the top and creates the eye in the middle in a very active way. And if black answers again, now white can ignore. The group is alive already. There is no way to reduce the eye space in the top. Nothing to do. That's one eye no matter what. Can be an eye like this or Atari, and if black blocks, capture the stone, connect, Atari from the top, or Atari from behind and Atari again. So there are several ways for white to keep the eye shape in the top. So white blocks, black attacks again, block again. This was the dangerous part. So here, attach or Kosumitsuke first, trying to go out. If black continues to remove the eye shape here, white has the Hane, then shoulder hit, threatening to enter the top, then jump out. And the group is actually connected. So it's hard to catch now. Atari, Kosumitsuke, that's good. Hane to go out. Black play the peep. Then surrounds everything. But it feels a little bit loose. So here, if black plays the Hane and then a Kosumi like this, it seems a little bit tougher for white to escape. Even if white captures one stone, that can be surrounded. So it's a false eye. Now white is pretty dead. But white still has this combination here, and Atari again, Atari one more time, connect. It's just that black being very strong on the right side, maybe it's hard to get out still. Yeah, not easy. Oh, in fact, there's a chance. This white, it's hard to catch. Yep. So now black played the loose block, and white found a way to rescue. Yeah, trying to cut like this was a big failure. Black should just connect, white protects, and then separate this way. But white can already leave. That's the second die on the left side. It's just that black managed to damage the left side in the process. Well, also the middle. But the game is still good for white. Even if this happens, white got a lot of territory on the right side. So this will just be a closer game. So bump and catch. Now white is safe and there's nothing left for black to do. Just to play endgame and reduce the gap. Playing a move like this, it's a bit soft. Black can go even deeper with a 2-space jump. If white tries to separate, Hane, connect, and connect. So black is inside the center. Like this, white can still block and build the most of it. Alright. Here white can wedge to create cutting points. This nob is big too. Goes into the middle and then reduces most of the potential. The jump it's also okay. But the thing with this jump is that black can play Kosumi. So in this case it's more interesting to play the Ogema when black covers, white pulls back, and black has to block here, then still get inside. But anyway, this one space jump is pretty big. The descent here is not that big and not Sente. Push is big too. Then here, white should use the Atari and Atari, Atari, then some other moves to reduce the right side. This will erase all the potential in the top right area. So Kosumi, Hane. Oh, on this Hane, black should block and defend. Yeah, white scoop out the corner. That feels good. Capture the stone in center. Also nice. Reduce here. White's moves make sense. This is looking for a cut and catch a few more stones. That's proper. Wait. Tari, tak, tak. Yeah, there's not much to do there. It doesn't matter much if white plays the Atari or not. This is big. Yeah, the cut doesn't matter anymore because white is already alive after he captured K15. That's fine. Black should actually block here. And when white pushes and cuts, black has the option to Atari like this and connect. This empty triangle is quite ugly. Now the way white should connect it's Kosumi, because it's threatening to push and cut at p6 and then push through like this. Well, it's pretty much the same, but here if black places the block and white turns, black can pull back and still stay alive. But so painful. Yeah, there's nothing black can do in this game to come back. So it's better to push first, push again, then the key point and Atari to make all the points in the corner. Well, like this, black will block and that's pretty much it. He connected this way. Hang on. Tuck, tuck, tuck. So if white hits the vital point here, black connects, white plays this one, black connects, white connects under. If black plays this move, however, white can Hane. Oh, Hane block, block. So if Hane and black blocks, white cuts, black turns, white connects, black plays here, Atari, capture. Actually, this is similar to what happened in the actual game. The thing is, white prevents the Hane at a5 in center with that maneuver. So black can play Atari, white connects, and black needs another move. It's pretty much the same thing. Playing here, white can jump, and then if black starts a ko, it can backfire. So it's better to jump, reduce more points. And if black plays here, white connects under. Atari is center though, then play away. Very good. Here black can play this move, but is less important. Or this one. Doesn't change the outcome of the game. Push was good. Capture another stone. The right defense, that's fine. Black should connect. Otherwise, no Tsuji will capture 2 more stones. So that's pretty much it, huh? Tuck, tuck, tuck. Here white can play this move, Atari, and leave the position like this. Because at the end it might be important. So when this sacrifice happens, at the last few moves, white will Atari, Black will fill the core, and when white plays here, the cut will damage, so black will play another move inside. So playing this move is still sent. Yeah, very good to play R19. Black could Hane instant anytime. Hane here, it's also okay. And it's a rep. Fine. In this case, white can start a core. Then play this move as a threat, take back the core, and force black play another move inside. And after all the neutral points are filled, white can play here and black needs another move inside. So this core doesn't cost anything. If black wins the core, white loses 1 point. But white has lots of threats. So Atari here, take back. Then black can play this, take back. Atari here, take the core, throw in, take the core, Atari like this, take the core. What else? Black has this Atari, connect. White can use this one. So eventually black has to fill. White connects. Oh, sorry, white doesn't connect. White takes away this move and then keep fighting the core. Yeah, white has plenty of core threats. So white would win this core. It's good to fight for every point. Even when you're 30 points ahead, it's a nice key eye to fight for the last half point. But very well done. So a little bit shaky, this top group. It was dangerous, but overall, this was a complete victory for white from the beginning to the end. I'm glad to see such a convincing win. Enjoy the review and keep on winning.